Hi everyone, Eric Nelson here once again, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. For today, I am back with another book review on Eric Mondschein's Life at 12 College Road. Now, let me begin by asking you all a question. Have you ever read an autobiography where someone writes every single detail about their life? Now, I know that may sound like an amusing experience for the author, but is it for the reader? Well, unless you know the author personally, or he or she is a real famous person and you're a huge fan of him, probably not. However, I think that I actually think that that Eric Mondschein's autobiography is a different story from all other autobiographies. And I believe that because it seems like every single chapter of his autobiography is a different story. And what I mean by that, it seems like his whole autobiography is a collection of short stories that are about his life, yes, but they are all different situations that have a similar connection, and that similar connection is his family and his setting. And it seems like a sitcom where it has the same characters, which is the family, and the same setting, which is their house at on 12 College Road. And of course, there are other secondary characters who like come in and out, or they're the background characters, but but yeah, it seems like a sitcom, and I really like that because he includes only the relevant moments of his life that have made him into who he is now, which I won't reveal now. I mean, it's all positive. Well, his end result is all positive, but of course, like many other sitcoms and autobiographies, there are a lot of serious moments, but of course a lot of funny moments. And my favorite moment, or should I say, my favorite my favorite chapter, or maybe should I say my favorite short story, is where his father is where his father gets this new car. And at the time, Eric actually is learning how to drive, and he gets his learner's permit. Well, he knows right from wrong. And he knows that if he takes that car out by himself and he gets pulled over, his chances of getting his driver's license at 16, which is only a few years away, that might extend longer, or who knows, he may never get it if he takes it out without a license and he gets into an accident or whatever. So he knows, okay, I'm not going to do that, even though I love the look of the car and I want to take it for a spin. I am not going to actually do it. Well, until an opportunity comes when both of his parents are out at the house, and he sees the image of the car, and he sees the image of the car keys, and he even writes down, I didn't see those car keys. Those car keys were actually calling out to me. And once again, he's actually seduced by not only the car and the car keys, but he's seduced by the actual situation. So he winds up taking the car out, not for a spin on the road, but just on the driveway. Now, I won't reveal what happens, but I will actually put it to you this way. like I said before, the book is like a sitcom, and what happens when the son or daughter actually does something that they shouldn't be doing, well, it's a well worth the read, and not just that one, chapter, but the entire collage of short stories are. And that's actually my favorite one because, in my opinion, that's when he officially becomes a young adult because it seems like he knows right from wrong, yeah, but he's seduced by something that in his mind looks sexy. And even though it's not a woman or a young woman, he just feels so he just feels a lot of peer pressure, and he just and it's not like a, a toy, where as a young kid he would want a toy, but it's a grown up thing. And I know that may sound a little small, like, oh, he loves the image of a car and he wants to take it out, but it just, in my opinion, that's when he officially becomes a man, or I'm sorry, a young man. Not a kid or a teenager. Well, even though he is like 13 at the time, I think. Yeah, he's 13. In his mind, he's a young adult. So, as I said before, this book is, to me, it's almost like the Wonder Years. I think that's the best example of this book, where it's like a sitcom, but in every single chapter, it's a different situation. And as I said with, in the beginning of my review, it doesn't have every single detail about his life. It just has the relevant parts. So you can get this book anywhere, including Amazon, and it was published by Something or Other Publishing. And I hope to see you all at the bookstore or the iBookstore.